Alrighty, everybody, welcome into this is from the main, and today we're reading through Ezekiel 25 and 26. So let's get started. A prophecy against Ammon, chapter 25. The word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, your face is against the Ammonites, and prophesy against them. Say to them, hear the word of the sovereign Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Because you said, Aha, over my sanctuary, when it was desecrated, and over the land of Israel, when it was laid waste, and over the people of Judah, when they went into exile. Therefore I am going to give you to the people of the east as a possession. They will set up their camps and pitch their tents among you. They will eat your fruit and drink your milk. I will turn Rabbah again into a pasture for camels, and Ammon, into a resting place for sheep. Then you will know that I am the Lord. For this is what the sovereign Lord says, because you have clapped your hands and stamped your feet, rejoicing with all the malice of your heart against the land of Israel. Therefore I will stretch out my hand against you, and give you as plunder to the nations. I will wipe you out from among the nations, and exterminate you from the countries. I will destroy you, and you will know that I am the Lord. Prophecy against Prophesy against Moab. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Because Moab and Sarai said, Look, Judah has become like all the other nations. Therefore I will expose the flank of Moab, beginning at their frontier towns, Beth Jemath, Baal Maon, and Karatham. The glory out of that land will give Moab, along with the Ammonites, to the people of the east as a possession, so that the Ammonites will not be remembered among the nations. And I will inflict punishment on Moab. Then they will know that I am the Lord. Prophesy against Edom. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Because Edom took revenge on Judah and became very guilty by doing so, therefore this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will stretch out my hand against Edom and kill both men and beast. I will lay it waste to Teman and Deban. They will fall by the sword. I will take vengeance on Edom by the hand of the people of Israel, and they will deal with Edom in accordance with my anger and my wrath. They will know my vengeance, declares the sovereign Lord. Prophesy against the Philistine. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Because the Philistines acted in vengeance and took revenge with malice in their hearts, and with ancient hostility sought to destroy Judah. Therefore this is what the sovereign Lord says. I am about to stretch out my hand against the Philistines, and I will wipe out the Karaths and destroy those remaining along the coast. I will carry out great vengeance on them and punish them in my wrath. Then they will know that I am the Lord when I take vengeance on them. So, the Lord's just taking revenge into his hands because, again, all these people were not listening to the Lord. Again, that's why he's explaining that he's going to take vengeance on them, and he wants Ezekiel to prophesy against them, pretty much because everybody's doing detestable things, and the Lord's just like, I've had enough. Time for these people to learn. So, A prophesy against Tyre. In the 11th chapter 26. In the 11th month of the 12th year, on the first day of the month, the word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, because Tyre has said of Jerusalem, Aha, the gate of the nations is broken, and its doors have swung open to me. Now that she lies in ruins, I will prosper. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says: I am against you, Tyre, and I will bring many nations against you, like the sea casting up its waves. They will destroy the walls of Tyre and pull down her towers. I will escape away with rubble and make her a bare rock. Out in the sea she will become a place to spread fish net. For I have spoken, declares the sovereign Lord. She will become plunder for nations, and her settlement on the mainland will be ravaged by the sword. Then they will know that I am the Lord. For this is what the sovereign Lord says: For the north I am going to bring against Tyre Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, king of kings, the horse and chariot, with horsemen and great army. He will ravage your settlement on the mainland with the sword. He will set up siege work against you, build a ramp on your walls, and raise his shields against you. He will direct the blow of his battering ram against the wall, and demolish towers with weapons. His horses will be so many that they will cover you with dust. Your walls will tremble at the noise of the war horses, wagons, and chariots. When he enters the gate as men enter a city whose walls have been broken through, the hoofs of the horses will trample all the streets. He will kill your people with the sword, and your strong pillars will fall to the ground. They will plunder your wealth and loot your merchandise. They will break down your walls and demolish your fine houses, and throw your stone timber and rubble into the sea. I will put an end to your noisy songs, and music of your harps will be heard no more. I will make you a bare rock, and you will become a place to spread fish net. You will never be rebuilt, for the Lord have spoken, declares the sovereign Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says: Tyre, will not the coastland tremble at the sound of your fall? When the wounded groan and slaughter takes place in you, then all princes of the coast will step down from their throne and lay aside their robes, and take off their embroidery garments, clothed with territory. They will sit on the ground, trembling every moment, appalled at you. Then you will take up a lament concerning you to say to you, how are you destroyed, city of renew, peopled by man of sea? You are a power of seas, you and your citizens. You put terror on all who live there. Now the coastlands tremble on the day of your fall. The island and the sea are terrified at your collapse. This is what the sovereign Lord says: When I make you a desolate city, like cities no longer inhabited, and when I bring the ocean depths over you, and its vast water cover you, then I will bring you down with those who go down to the pit, to the people of long ago. I will make you dwell in the earth below as an ancient ruin. But those who go down to the pit and not return, or take your place in a land of the living, I will bring you to horrible end. and you will be no more. You will be sought, but you will never again be found, declares the sovereign Lord. All right. So again, the Lord's making all these plans to go against certain nations because certain nations he felt weren't up to his par, and he wanted them to believe in him. So that's why he's going about things this way. Um, and again, that goes just like for every place in the world. The Lord will do something in certain lands if certain things are not right, and it's unfortunate because when people start not making things right among the Lord, he gets mad, and you can tell that he does bring like certain things upon certain parts of land because just the way people handle stuff sometimes, or like the way they'll like, how do I want to say this, the way they act. um you can see it in places where you know people, environments and stuff like that. You can definitely always see it in environments and the way people handle stuff. Like some people bring like that stuff upon themselves without even realizing they bring it upon themselves. And you can see it in a lot of places. You can see people like, that's why there's a lack of belief in people and all that. It's because of who they let into their life and who they don't let into their life. The people around you will change your mindset about certain things, and unfortunately sometimes your mindset gets changed about the Lord depending on how distant you are from everybody. If you're going in, you're accepting everybody as is, and they're not believing in the Lord, then you're going to fall away from your belief. That's how it is, and that's how, like, people should be more aware of that, but they're just not. But anyway, that's how that's why the Lord's doing things, because some people get too far away from the Lord, and he wants to show them, hey, don't do that, because you know what? I've helped you for so long that you still haven't come back to me. So, but anyway, take it easy. God bless you, and I'll be seeing you next time.